Visitors will be asked to respect the Russian values and laws of the country's national interests. It is reported that Russia is preparing to bring laws that require foreign visitors to sign a loyalty agreement. The Ministry of Interior is preparing legislation that will prevent visitors from criticizing Russian policy or overlooking Soviet history. The State News Agency TASS will require respect for traditional Russian family values, culture and environment. All foreigners would have to sign hostages to control what they could say and do when they were in Russia. This means that visitors, the Russian Federation, public authorities and officials will overlook foreign and internal state policy in any way. Means that Russian Federation will be banned from intervening in activities of public authorities. In order for draft become a law, document should be introduced to Russian sub-parliamentary Assembly Duma and passing through committee examination and a few readings before being presented President Vladimir Putin for signature. Authorities. State News Agency Interfax. Legislation of Ministry of Interior, Government and Presidency administration was working on and developed well, he said. Lieutenant General Valentina Kazakova, head the Ministry of Migration Directorate Ministry, said to TASS. The bill is currently being discussed and will be presented to Duma in a short time. Quiet history. According TASS, it will be prohibited from distorting historical truth foreigners about contribution Soviet people to defense homeland and contribution victory fascism. Under Soviet leadership of Joseph Stalin, victory over Nazism was constantly compared with annexation of Crimea. This historical moment used this historical memory the revived war in the West and often as an effective tool liberal values associated with it. Even critics and academics who documented brutals of the totalitarian regime in Russia lost their access to Kremlin-controlled media and called foreign agents. As 2024 presidential elections approached, Putin said that Russia would defend holy civilization of West as collapse of West traditional family. According to TASS, foreigners would have to support and comply with the traditional family values, marriage institution, and traditional sexual relations. Under President Putin, Russia hosted more conservative moral and family values supported by the Russian Orthodox Church. For this purpose, authorities destroyed the LGBTQ community and passed legislation that prohibited gender surgery and prohibited homosexual propaganda. In recent months, MPs are working on legislation limit access to reproductive care and abortion as a way improve the demographic situation and resist low birth rate. Culture and environment. The legislative attempt proposes to prohibit activities that encourage a negligent attitude towards Russia's environment or natural resources. The regional and ethno-cultural diversity of Russia and tradition.